Hi, my name is Hui Ting and I'm the artist behind Keyring Space. In today's video, I would like to show you a little bit behind the process of how I started designing my new collection. And this collection will be launching at the end of April, where I'll be having a booth at Public Garden. I'll leave the details in the description below. So if you're in Singapore, I really hope to see you there. Come and say hi, and I'll be happy to chat with you and to see what you like from the store or what you like to see more of. Yeah, so please continue watching and hope to see you at the end of the video. So the first illustration that I started with is actually this Pastel Dreams pattern. I wanted to create patterns because originally I wanted to make gift wrap paper, and I researched and looked around for suppliers, but they were all too expensive to print and too difficult to ship because you can't ship them flat. So I scrapped the idea of wrapping paper and decided to turn it into a bookmark or washi tape. So here you can see I made two patterns, one light and one of a darker color. So after I made the first two patterns and knowing that I will be making some washi tapes, I decided to make a third one. So for the third design, I started with some colorful squares, which you can see is the first layer. Then I drew illustrations on top of it as a second layer, and that was kind of how I went about doing it. I wanted to create one where it uses different colors and different fun illustrations, and all of them showing kind of like happy characters, so they're dancing and all of that. So I sent the washi tapes off to print, and it took about a month to be produced and manufactured. And this is my first time trying this manufacturer actually, so it was quite a big step for me to print 3 designs straight away. So here I am just unboxing them. They were really kind and they shared with me some other samples as well, so that in the future I could print with other techniques, such as like hot foil stamp and other kind of die cuts. It's always so exciting to be unboxing these products because you see something from being a flat illustration being made into a 3D product, so that's always fun. And I think honestly they turned out really well. They even helped me to adjust the color a little bit to be brighter and more contrasting, and that was really helpful because my original colors were a little bit more dull. As you know, CMYK and RGB are always different, so we always print in CMYK and we see colors in RGB on screen. So whatever you see on screen is always brighter than what you see in person. So it was really nice of them to help me adjust it. For the next product, I'm actually designing some keychains. So when I first started illustrating this, I didn't know that they were going to be keychains. You can see I started with a little bit of a different design. I had the idea of drawing some hairpins on the back of a person's head, and it didn't turn out very well. So I scrapped that and I used the same pattern background because I really liked how that turned out. And then I took that inspiration and drew around it. And I came up with the idea of having like a secret dance partner, going to a secret dance party. So I drew these two little party animals wearing their party hats. Yeah. So following the same style, I designed a second illustration within the same series. And this time I drew a dinosaur. I actually had a customer previously who requested for dinosaur stickers. Well, this time I haven't made the stickers yet, maybe in the future. So originally when I drew them, I wanted them to be prints, but since I decided to turn them into keychain designs, I had to adjust the artwork. So you can see I redrew it and relaid it out so that it fits better on a keychain, and I made some of the colors in solid color instead of outline, because then that will appear better as a keychain. So yeah, I went back and edited the two designs. From there, I decided to make a third illustration in the same series, and this time I was inspired by Totoro. So I drew that and I had a little bit of a different text around it. However, I actually sell my products on a wholesale platform as well, and obviously Totoro is a copyright image and I'm not able to sell this, so I decided to keep this as a personal illustration piece instead of making it into a product. Decided to make another design, hoping to have 3 keychains. I drew with the idea of having a moon shape. After I finished it, I felt that it looks more suited for a baby or nursery, so again I scrapped this. So in the end, I only have 2 keychain designs actually. Yeah. For the Secret Dance keychain backing card, you can see originally I wanted to call it Secret Dance Partner, but the words were too long and the keychain was covering the text up. So I cut it short and I just wrote Secret Dance and kept it like that. Otherwise the words will be too small and it won't match with my Wow Dino keychain backing card. So after I send the keychains off to print, I start to design my keychain backing cards. You can see here I start to lay out and I bring in like a fake mock-up of my keychain that is true to size, so that I can see whether the words will be covered by the keychain or not. And then I do the same for the purple one as well, the Secret Dance keychain. And yeah. After about 2 weeks plus, I started to receive the keychains. They were really fast this time around. I have printed that with them before, and it usually takes about a month. But this time, they gave me extra time to prepare for my upcoming pop-up, so that's really great. So I start to unwrap them, and I check each one for any defects, and for those I will set them aside and give them out as free samples or give them to family and friends. For the keychains, we actually went through a few back and forth with the manufacturer because initially they printed my design in because you can see on the keychain there are some words on it, and if you don't prepare your artwork properly, which is two separate artwork, if they repeat the same image on front and back, one of the side will have the words mirror flipped, so you can't read it at all. And yeah, we went through a bit of back and forth for that, but it all turned out exactly as how it should be, so that was great. My backing cards arrived about the same day as well, so I started to unwrap them and put them together with the keychain itself to make sure that the tags were exactly laid out right, and I'm really glad that it did. Here you can see I start to package it to see how the final product will look like. Next, I unboxed my to-do list. I actually really like one of the washi tape designs, and I took some of the illustrations to make it into a nice border for this memo pad design. So this is how everything looks all together. You can see this more in a more of a close-up form, how the washi tapes and the keychains look. And overall, I don't know how many times I've said this in the video, but I am really happy with how everything turned out. I really hope that people like them when they see it at the upcoming pop-up. thank you so much for watching the video all the way through, and I hope you like it, and I cannot wait to make more of this. Let me know if you have any feedback or any questions in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them.